Alright. Oh. Well, I'm not getting that remote back. He's sleeping on it. Well, not sleeping. He's half lying on it. You can just see how like weirdly HD Donald's texture is, because it's like creating an effect of fuzz around him. It's like uncanny and bizarre. At any rate. Depending on how well this and the next world will go, we might actually be able to like slam into the actual plot. Like this video stream. And then welcome back to Boat. Hello, Hammer.
Look at all the new cannons.
Before Avatar 5 in 2027. Two swords. Yeah. I went around giving people moderator roles. So welcome aboard, lads. Moderators like 2 and 4. I'll leave you to decide who's 2 and 4. We can all agree though that Manly is universally 3. I don't know what that means just yet, but we'll find out. Crabs. But yes, depending on how this goes, we're gonna actually get to we'll actually get a good deal done this time, and then we might hit the.
Are you okay? Sora.
Like we have to probably hit the point where I have to like go off and fuck about a bit to get all the pieces for the grit shit. Crabs.
Isn't that
Time to Google how quickly
Where's
is understandable for power to corrupt.
I'm afraid you've missed a few things while you've
Yeah,
been
the
gone.
entire movie plot happened off screen, it's fine.
He's been taken by Cutler Beckett.
Yes, and Beckett commands Davy Jones and the Flying Dutchman.
Fucking Tories.
Barbossa thought we could defeat them if we released Calypso, the goddess of the sea, who was really Teodalma, bound in human form.
Crabs. Let's watch this Spider-Man trailer, looks alright. I haven't actually watched it myself.
goddess Calypso.
I've been hearing things about it.
So what now?
Like that retweet you give. Which makes me laugh, and I hope that's actually part of the movie at some point. In general.
Use that key to free me, Sora, and you have my most certain promise. All the power under sea you ever wished
This
for.
implies that Teodalma knows what Keyblades are.
So
Or Calypso, even.
Teodalma was Calypso. She's the one who was helping us.
Okay, I'll stop scratching. Now you're wagging his tail at me. Never saw the first one, but I was hurt. Meant to. Hurt was pretty good. So did I, but again, didn't watch it.
You can't give up now.
I kind of dropped off of watching the main Marvel movies
Together.
after like Ant-Man 1,
Everyone.
and then didn't come back until Infinity War. Which I don't know, I feel was pretty ideal. So he doesn't get like an angry face, he just stares. It's weird. Donald is too HD to express himself anymore.
Really?
Do you have that to the trailer with the Spider-Man thing coming in at the end? Ugh.
It's not over. There's still hope for us.
Pardon me for being sniffly
You
today.
listen to me.
Need to like
Listen!
get fucking the nose spray shit again. Otherwise I'll perpetually drown my own nose.
To the Black Pearl to lead. And they will see free men and freedom! Our enemy will see the flash of our cannons and hear the ring of our swords, and they will see the courage of our hearts as we succeed and they fail. Gentlemen, hoist the colors!
Gentlemen.
Hoist the colors!
Hoist the colors!
It just sounds a wee bit out of place. Donald is shouting, "Oh boy! Time for pirate war!" At one point, Nick Fury is trying to get Spider-Man to agree to fight these mad multi-dimensional beings. He tries to back out by saying, "I'm just the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man," to which Fury replies, "Bitch, please, you've been in space." That's fucking great. We had to catch up on that first Spider-Man movie for that one then. Into the vortex. I remember this fight being a bit annoying. Nothing terrible but annoying, but I imagine with the damage ramp up I may die here? We'll see. Also to come slightly on topic. There's no real topic here, let's be honest. Not until I go on like a plot rant. Get off my boat.
I knew it was you.
What are the odds of one of the endless unnamed Disney live action movies in that personality thing being a reboot of Pirates? Pretty high chances. I imagine like they're like champing at the bit to make one about like Johnny Depp or like anyone they have to like pay top dollar
No
for.
one knows what's in the chest we're looking for. If it's a black box, then we are to collect it. Simple as that.
You don't know
He's just
what's
showing
in
up
it.
here to gloat.
Then why do you need it? How will you know you found it?
All good points.
Got me.
And he admits
the
it.
higher-ups
Good
haven't
point.
deigned to tell us, but they did say the box contains hope.
Huh?
That's all you'll get from me.
I do love Luxord. She's got a bit more style than most.
It's far too chaotic to find a box like this. Perhaps I'll remove that ship from the picture.
He is the one who commands the Kraken.
Now this should afford me time to look.
They're looking for hope?
Focus, we got shit to kill.
others need us. Yeah, I know.
Stream is freaking out a bit, not sure if it's your end or mine. I think that might be your end, because it's not actually dropped any frames on this end. For once. For now. That still tagged me. Go to hell, immortal boat ghost. Wherever the fuck he's going.
Let's do this.
Go to hell, giant squid beast. Time to send in task manager to get rough. Go to hell, fuck boy. This was actually going a lot smoother than I thought it would. I'm so busy talking crap I skipped it by accident. Hello, Hammer. God, David. He's your co-worker and I, please.
So, you got what you want. Perhaps you're the better player among us. However, I must demand you give that to me.
Pardon? You must be mistaken, mate. I'll not be giving you anything.
Then I invoke the right of parley.
No. No parley.
There you go, just interrupt it and the magic word doesn't work.
We're a little busy.
Certainly not my internet, that's the problem. Just got a triple S 270 megabits. I don't know then. Cause it's fine on this end. No drop frames. Yeah, that's rock solid, 60. It's behaving itself a lot more than I've lowered the bitrate even. So I wasn't sure what the bitrate number was for 60 FPS, but it turns out you can just get it with 4500. I blame Microsoft. I also blame Microsoft.
Your station is in the brig.
We're here.
I don't know how, but I'm sure there's a blame.
Tables have turned, right?
Hardly. Just a few more nuggets to join my crew.
Alright, Davy Jones. He can do like the Mortal Kombat teleport on you because he's a spooky ghost man. But otherwise, he's kind of alright. He has like tricks involving his giant tentacles. Timed that wrong. And then Pirates 3 would have been a lot better if the fight went like this. Oh, can I not use like the launcher? You can't use the launcher when you're doing the claws. That's interesting. I see Randy Pitchford is continuing to fuck it, and he's fucking it in such marvelous ways. Just finding new ways to be a complete piece of shit. Just an employee reveals that he didn't get paid for the voice work for Claptrap in Borderlands 2 or whatever, and reveal that he would have come back if he was, you know, if A, he got just like standard pay, and B, if Randy apologized for an apparent assault committed against him. A physical assault committed against him at GDC 2017, and rather than, you know, either not address this or, you know, just not be a complete stupid idiot about it, Randy just decided to sound incredibly creepy about it and also basically admit that he did it while trying to deny that he did it. Did you see that tweet of his where he's like about like the voice acting job? He was like when he said that he wasn't paid for it, rather than deny that he admitted he wasn't paid for it, and said, fucking, I didn't force him, he liked it and agreed to it or whatever. And it's like, you couldn't have phrased that better. Like, you could have done that better. Where are you? Ow, I've been spooked. The whole thing is just a fucking mess, and like the guy himself, like the employee, says that Randy's been like fucking like losing the plot, especially these past few years, and he really has been. The guy's just been getting increasingly lunatic. Just shove him in a Ford and pitch the whole thing off a cliff. Hey, really, like, Gearbox would actually benefit so much from that. I'm surprised 2K haven't like fucking mandated it or something. Because Pitchford is like pretty much the only, like, at the core of every single problem Gearbox as a studio has or has been involved in. All of their trickery, apparent crimes, lies, all that's been him. Sora, I need you to like stop doing your flips for a moment and fucking heal. There we go. It's kind of amazing just how crazy your fights have been compared to like fights on boats in this very same world in the last main game like console game. Did see that the creepiest wording possible. Yeah, it really was. It's fucking nuts. But yeah, like literally every like bad thing involving Gearbox has always had him at the heart of it. So like, really, they should just fucking get rid of him. He's just indulging in a bit of irony here. He's probably out of range of this, isn't he? Yeah, no, he was in range. Besides like falling into low health, that was actually like, quite easy compared to my first go on a normal, which just makes you wonder what the hell I was doing on normal, or if I even remember the fight right. Kingdom Hearts 2 Pirate Bliss fights were a pain in the ass thanks to the moonlight thing. Oh yeah, they were.
Stay out of this, boy.
You've cut through tentacles like this before. You just like zoomed through a Hydra neck about as thick as that before. Just do the same thing now. I guess that was at a greater height of power than you currently are somehow. I keep wanting him to just like alternate slicing and like hitting his sword with like the sword and his crab arm. Just fucking clash blades with both. Like you're fucking dual wielding. It keeps threatening to go into the main theme. Which, if you'll notice, hasn't actually been used this entire world yet. Find out today a co-worker is going to Japan in November. I'm very jealous. So am I. Did actually come up like last stream. Didn't it?
You'll see no mercy from me.
That's why I brought this.
Did you forget? I'm a heartless.
This is another one of the almost 1-1 sequences in the game. It's kind of arcane. Because they get even the expressions like weirdly right, which actually really fits for him, seeing as he was this big CG mess in the original. He actually was better than the original.
And yet, so easily severed.
What's he going to Japan for? The thought, is he just like on holiday? Like, where's he going?
To learn about love, but I know what it means to share my
He said that, like the love word, and that means hearts. So now his sword just jumps down to shout his message.
What does a whelp like you
Why not?
about the heart? A whelp has seen far more of the world than you.
Hello, David Jones in the movies. The actor's really good. He is.
Of it. Tell me, William Turner.
The voice is just so good. Even here.
Fear death? Do you?
How disappointing. So this is all they meant when they said hearts.
She's just going for a holiday, or so. Ah, okay.
Chasing the wrong box this whole time.
Lucky her.
Heady tonic. Holding life and death in the palm of one's hand. You're a cruel man, Jack Sparrow.
Sparrow.
All is a matter of perspective.
Good answer. Why wouldn't you just run him through? Just fucking punching him.
Look at me! Look at me!
You will not forestall my judgment.
Style took a weird amount of time. Oh wait, no, that's right. Cause like it needs like if you stab the if you make the killing blow, then you get stuck on the ship. See ya, buddy.
She's taking us down! Make quick, or it's the locker for us all!
Jack, can't we save him?
You can't cast Cure on a sword wound.
The Dutchman must have a captain. Elizabeth,
Also that.
say goodbye.
Mainly, you can't cast Cure on a sword wound.
No! I won't leave you!
Thank goodness, Jack. The Armada's still out there. The Endeavor's coming up hard to starboard. And I think it's time we embrace that oldest and noblest of pirate traditions.
Never actually been one for tradition. In we go!
GTFO.
It's nothing personal, Jack. It's just good business.
I like how that this has fucking teeth. Just to you know, you get the real point across. This is like a fucking hell ship.
Ready on the guns!
Full canvas! Aye! Full canvas!
Just the realization, like, oh no.
Fire! Fire! Fire!
By the developers who don't set cookies to have expiry dates belong in hell. Is this just like a practice in your work that you've begun noticing, or?
It's just good business.
This is an exact metaphor for the collapse of the Tory party in 2019.
The Flying Dutchman must have a captain. Just where do now she and Captain Turner must live in different worlds?
I want to clear cookies in my browser to see if freeing up that memory did anything for the stuttering video. Have a guess how many there were.
Well,
I'm gonna guess the order of like a several thousand.
your chariot awaits, Your Highness.
Mrs. Turner. Take care.
3,500 plus. Fuck me.
Jack. Thank you.
One day isn't enough time.
There's always enough time for hearts to say what's true. Zora, you know better than anyone.
Hearts are your
Only takes a
shit.
moment to connect with your mates. With your hearties.
There's always enough time.
Most from sites I've gone to once over a year ago.
Going to find them.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Every motherfucking site wants cookies on everyone. Crabs! All of the crabs we collected, free! To walk the oceans once more. This entire time, we were riding a pile of crabs. The monsters. I absolutely laughed my ass off the first time I saw that. Just that little extra touch, just your boat just explodes in the mountain of crabs. I say as I throw cookies on people's bars, but at least I set them to expire in a few months. I mean, yeah, as if you set them to expire, like, there you go, you've done your tour duty. Yeah, that's Caribbean. I actually really like the Caribbean world in Kingdom Hearts 3.
Hey, Axel.
Mixes things up.
Hey, liking the
Just cut her again.
Cut your hair too.
So you gonna try?
Carrie's short hair just looks better, I think.
I don't know. Maybe later.
Will be
But
missed.
you always wear the same thing.
Literally the
If
same
it
thing.
ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, you
This
should
is
at least
how
get
you
a
pick me
new
out of the
version of the
crowd.
coat.
I make
Starting to
myself easy
smell.
to remember.
How thoughtful.
Oh, nah, not really.
But yeah, still like, it's a really good world.
Our
Shakes up
training's
gameplay in a
almost
really
finished.
interesting way. It's got a load of shit to do.
Yeah.
It's just a really nice divergence, bit of fun.
Somewhere inside me is Nominee. If we can free Roxas, we can free her too.
I guess so.
Nominee was made when Sora freed me from his heart. So, now that she's a part of me again, I figured all was right.
It's kind of uncanny, like,
She can't look at this forest.
when the hair is cut short, like, she looks almost like,
And if she could, it would be different.
arcanely like her Kingdom Hearts 1 self. Like, just mixed with the Kingdom Hearts 2 one.
But she lived it, and that makes it hers. What right did I have to take those feelings and experiences back? They don't belong
Also,
to
her
me.
hood has little ears.
Nothing's as it should be. Not for her or Roxas.
I know. Way back when I was a kid, I met this other weird kid. Somehow we became fast friends. Never saw him again. Nearly forgot about him too.
Wonder who that could have been.
Then I met Roxas. Couldn't believe it. The two of them were identical. Oh, I didn't tell Roxas. Didn't want him to go vanishing on me too.
Smooth. Just
The
cover
kid's
that
name
word.
is Ventus. He's one of the lost Keyblade wielders we're looking for. Think he still got me memorized?
He seemed to consider
Very memorized.
that you were like his first friend.
Now that we're going back, I'm worried about everything.
Well, you don't have to worry alone anymore, Axel.
I too shall worry. It really must be awkward for Axel though, because like he was like friends with Ventus a bit, and then he has best friends with Roxas, and they both look identical, and they're both gonna come back. Like how is he? Like I'm just intrigued to know how he's gonna handle that. Prepared this time. Smooth dodges, my boy. Notice his fancy new key there too. It's just a giant car key. Mickey's is like some sort of mix of like Star Seeker and like the Kingdom Key. It's kind of curious.
Mickey!
He's going to despise it because they will prank him constantly. Yeah, well, they absolutely will. I remember seeing like someone write a joke post about that, and like they added on just like Aqua always knowing who's who, like no matter how they try and like trick her, and that's just something I wish like was actually canon because that would make me smile so much. They've just been walking through that dark corridor all this time.
It's about time.
I'd believe it. I'd believe it too.
Oh, come on.
She just somehow she knows, no matter what. The things I would give for a Kingdom Hearts 4 to cover that sort of stuff. Peek.
What now?
Remember how you just kept stuffing her in that room?
Please, I have created enough victims.
Remember how you kept saying nobodies need to die?
All of the children
Almighty
sacrificed in the
Firefox, save
name
me
of
from
your
the lag.
research. So make things right.
How many children did
I
you
did not
kill?
take her. Her disappearance was why I put a stop to the research.
And that makes you honorable? You used Roxas and Namine and threw them away. I doubt there's a merciful bone in your body. You took the girl and hid her. Now show me the data you are hiding here.
Roxas and Namine. If there is any reason that I still draw breath, it is to atone for what I did to them.
Oh, Chris, how many times has this guy tried to die?
Yeah.
And just
That
doesn't
man
stick.
needs us.
Yeah.
If you do find the girl,
Ants in the Dark
what
is
is
a
it
bit
that
of
you
a
expect
dipshit for
will
not being able
happen?
to see them peeking.
The child's memory holds a mystery to unravel. One concerning the battle we seek between light
Oh, it's
and
time.
darkness. You know something, and that is why you stopped the experiments.
You are completely deluded, Xehanort.
We shall soon see.
Fucking jumpy pose.
Excuse
Greatest
me.
takedown in Kingdom Hearts
Who
history.
are you?
Oh, well, I'm looking for a
Xehanort not
friend
wanting to
who used
deal
live
with a
here.
child.
No one lives here. Be gone.
It's fine, Hammer. They've got a plan.
But, sir...
No, not one more step. Get out.
No, not one more step.
This way.
Look at this actual badass.
Loser!
Look at him go. Fucking owned by a stan.
Painter!
What shenanigans are these?
The squiggly things?
Fucking love this scene.
They protected me. Hayner, get a move on. Oh, okay.
Like, he's a bit muscle, but like the fact that he thought that a flying dropkick would work on a man that tall.
I serve the organization. This is treason. I see what is happening. Have it your way then.
I fucking love that. It's not really spelled out, but basically like the dusks of Twilight Town. The fact that he made the obvious was obvious. The fact that he got his foot to near head height is very impressive. It is. He's got some fucking jumps on him. I love that though. The dusks of Twilight Town will just do anything to keep Roxas's friends safe in the end.
Nobody knows the twists and turns of Twilight Town better than
Even
us.
if it means fucking rebelling against, like, the goddamn stand user.
That's right. So you know him too?
Oh yes, quite well.
Pay dirt. Guess it was worth staking out the old mansion after all, because this guy here is what I call a lead.
Bit more than a lead.
That's the only proof we have that Roxas was our friend.
Tell us about him. We want to know him better.
My dear master, you are safe.
Who's there?
Evan, is that you? So, those nobodies were your doing.
I have been waiting for this. Gave up a normal life in order to plant myself in the organization. And when I heard Xehanort had gone looking for you, I realized it was my chance to find you as well.
Yeah, they're putting his dukes up even in fear.
For you see,
Guy will fight till the
I
end.
too wish to atone.
The evil scientist was not so evil after all. Or was he? What if he's just playing everyone because science? The shit they do with like the nobodies and Vex and Evan and all that's really fucking cool. But we'll see more in due time. Alright, actually I want to check something first. Sorry, you're gonna hit start. We're actually slightly above level for the next world, I'm surprised. We've been behind like the recommended level by a few levels. But it's like playing it straight and not like hanging around for a while. San Fransokyo. Nah, let's mark it and we'll head out from here. It's such a name, this one. Photographers, do I have any? I do. Fuck yeah, I managed to get repair kit at some point. Don't remember when I did, but there we go. Repair kit and barrier are both like really good choices, just because, you know. Fuck it, just put yourself, just give yourself more health. Avoid the reams of damage for a while. Alright. Let's gather all this shit up. I do have to go fight shit back in Galaxy 1 at some point. I'll just do that after. Like, San Fransokyo is basically gonna be like the point of, you know, like you stop and like gather all your shit for the end game, such as it is. Interesting that those started firing off now that they have a target to hit. Yes, we're reaching the part where like everything starts spicing up a bit. Mainly because like we're coming to pretty much like the end game. So, San Fransokyo. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right. Ansem the Wise, some other dude. Pence just like filling most of his tweet with hashtags rather than like actual words or anything. You are saying it right from what I know. Good to know. San Fransokyo is from...
Oh, wow!
I don't remember if this was just a Disney movie or if this was also like a Pixar movie. I don't remember. But it's from Big Hero 6.
Yeah, it does seem pretty exciting.
Which I haven't watched.
I feel so metropolitan. Cosmopolitan? Ooh.
Fucking culture. Look at the way he handles a phone.
What a blast this place is.
But we just got here. We haven't even done anything yet.
Never watched Big Hero 6 either? Yeah. Let's just step past. So I know very little about Big Hero 6, man, just what you have in Kingdom Hearts 3, and there's a bit of controversy over whitewashing in the movie. Oh.
Go, go! Are you okay? What in...
I will say the music's fucking rad. The music and the aesthetics in general are pretty fucking cool.
Baymax!
Go-Go's suit has shielded her from a major injury, but the blow she sustained to her head has caused a mild concussion. We should take caution and not move her until we can fully stabilize her head.
Got it. Oh, cool! That's a robot!
Seems like a really cool thing. This level didn't even want. Yeah, it made me want to watch it as well. At some point, I'll have to like pick it up and have a look.
Wow, cool! This rules.
Sora, remember?
It's also not the first robot you've seen. Sora is a precious child.
Hey, who are you? Oh, I'm Sora.
And I'm Goofy.
Name's Hero. You mind helping us fight those
Why are
things?
Donald and Goofy not
Our
humanified?
team's called Big Hero 6.
They just aren't. No one ever seems to notice, which makes me wonder if they secretly are or if no one gives a shit. I'm pretty sure this world does not have talking ducks and dogs. They could be robots, maybe. Maybe. It's kind of funny how they always like talk about the order and shit, but no one gives a shit that Donald and Goofy just aren't people. That they're not human.
Back off.
Well, that went by pretty quick.
Sora, go from car to car.
Yep. Oh. The vaguely incorrect thing to do. I haven't equipped the new keyblade yet, but don't worry, I remember it. We're building our fucking meter pretty fast there. Thank you, Baymax. I don't know what way we're facing anymore. As far as anyone else can see, Sora is a possessed boy speaking three different voices.
He tried to crush us.
It's this guy again.
You may reduce the risk of injury by seeking cover.
Fucker. Can I just not block that, I guess? We already have a team move. Oh, he's getting nasty. I do like how it just fits its axe onto its face as a mask. I wish I could roll. Amazed the first one didn't tap Sora. Master Blaze is not entirely ideal. Or if he's just gonna stand there, then yeah, okay, that's ideal. Never mind. I keep forgetting what hyper healing is, but I always remember wanting it when I see it. It's been around since like Kingdom Hearts 1, but I just keep forgetting what the hell it does.
Not cool.
Local hero team, Big Hero 6, suck the big one despite saving
who needs
lives.
quality reporting when you can just make stuff up?
Everyone in every universe hates
Didn't
journalists.
they see how awesome we were? Sure, those things landed a couple of good hits, but we had chem balls and laser hands and fire breathing.
Well, it really didn't matter. They beat us.
Where'd they come from?
Well, why don't we ask the guys who actually stopped them?
Hiro, you never introduced us.
Oh, right. Well, this is the gang.
Half in uniform, half
That's
out.
Go-Go. He's Wasabi.
How you doing?
And that's Honey Lemon.
Hello there.
What? I'm Fred. Don't be alarmed.
Just Fred.
This is not my real body.
Good. For a second, I thought this was the monster.
Those three are Sora, Donald, and Goofy. The,
Keyblade Hero 3!
Fucking dorks, the three of you.
I am detecting minute contractions in your faces and shoulders, perhaps due to the garage's brisk temperature.
Thank you very much.
To remedy that, I will give each of you a hug and warm you with my internal heat source.
He's a good boy.
Why did you say that? Sora, you know Donald and I don't have keyblades.
So, are we heroes or aren't we?
The monsters. Tell us how you managed to take them down.
I hit them really, really hard. I have magic
They're
and
called
shit.
the Heartless, and they're drawn to the darkness inside people's hearts.
Ooh, now we're talking. Light versus darkness. Classic conflict.
Honey Lemon was the whitewashed character from what I know. I think in the comic she's Hispanic. Ah,
Very
okay.
serious. We don't have any way to fight them.
Wait, so we're
Wait, there's
just gonna
comics?
give up?
With our current skill set,
I always thought it
my
was like an
analysis
original
places
thing.
our chances at 0.0000.
Yep, we get it, Baymax.
Hey, don't sweat.
Yeah,
it.
no, I can see why. Then
Three
that's
of
like
us
a
will
very
take care
bizarre
of the
change to
Heartless for
make.
you. Right? Donald?
Like you have Fred if you have like you want like the token white one.
Wait. We're going too.
It's okay. We got it.
This is not
We
fucking
have
city.
to help. My brother would have.
Yeah. Great, but don't we need a plan?
We train up. When heroes are brought low, they get new powers. It's Shugyo time.
Did you read that in Geeks Quarterly?
Fred's actually not wrong. I may have an idea.
I remember this cutscene.
Art device?
Yeah. Cool, huh? It creates a CG overlay that augments your vision. While you wear it, this device sees everything you do and logs it.
They're a Marvel comic franchise, so I don't think the
put it on
movie's
your
over
face.
faithful. I didn't know it was. Fuck me.
Heartless! Donald! Goofy!
Are you okay?
There's no Heartless here.
Huh? But,
Whoa, chill, Sora. Just take the AR device off.
Fucking caveman. Just fucking spooked out of his mind by.
I have no
AR
idea how you're
goggles.
doing it, but this is cool.
Thanks.
Wait a minute, Gavin.
So
What?
far, the map data only covers San Fransokyo. I need to expand it.
Now can we shoot?
It was Will Powers in the Ace Attorney.
Fred, he's still learning.
Wasn't Will Powers the?
Run through some courses
He was the actor for the Steel Samurai, wasn't he? In Ace Attorney 1. And he turns up in the Ace Attorney 2 as like just an NPC in the final case.
I guess Shugyo's
He's like the
like
big
training.
muscled guy
That's a
with
good
like the
idea.
fucking like mane of hair.
probably use the
He's actually just like a really soft guy.
Speak for yourself.
Pretty sure that's him.
I can Shugyo by installing new combat data.
Huh?
Hey. Let's just try it out.
Steel Samurai, okay. Why do you ask anyway? Focus Siphon. Yeah, like Sora's costume for this world, such as it is, he's got like kicking rad AR goggles. The main character of the original Big Hero 6 was the Silver Samurai, and I was quite confused. Oh, okay. My son curls knew a ball. Oop.
We are not gonna stop those enemies unless we get a new plan.
Let's see.
Hang on. Not you, mate. Not you, mate. Hang on.
Got it.
Alright, not you.
Okay, but I usually like to prepare for pictures.
Alright. Yes. So... Actually, no, they're matched, and that's actually better magic. So we're gonna Happy Gears getting the boot for Wheel of Fate, which you might notice has a certain wonderful ability. Plus, it has 2 form changes, both of which are pretty cool. Where are we up to? Oh, we're just like a few off. We're almost there. I'll be good then. I'm not sure all the I haven't actually synthesized anything, I don't think, so I'll be able to see basically all the shit I have and just compare it to like the list of stuff in the game. And just like slam it out. It's not too hard getting all of them anyway. But keep it forward. The Wheel of Fate is turning. We don't have any Damascus, god damn it. Fine then. You.
Shout when you're ready, Sora.
Bit of a loading time because it's loading up the entire city, which is actually fairly sizable. Got a lot of verticality too. Also just looks damn nice. It's like a happy version of Blade Runner's world, where like everything's it's like a fusion of like American city and like Japanese one. But we open world now, boys. Again.
Go through the rings and head for the goal. Okay. I'll be here to help you out.
Alright, training course. All of them just completely missed the rings already, so, you know. Great start.
Let's start with the ring right in front of you. Head towards the indicator on your AR device. Try and stay on course. If you start to veer off, you'll know.
Ooh.
I've got the virtual boundary.
Missed that entirely. Ooh. Wow, we're fucking it today, aren't we? Oi. Sora. Sora, why? You have to hit the thing. I forgot. You had to hit the thing.
You gotta keep up, Sora.
Thank you for commanding my camera.
Jump side to side and go through the ring. You got this.
Bigger ring means more points, so you know, just go for bigger rings, always over smaller rings. You have to do this like fairly tightly for like a trophy. But I've completely forgotten how to do it as smoothly as possible. Not that the requirements are that strict anyway. Oh. It also seems a bit screwy right now for some reason.
This is awesome.
Whoops. Fuck that one.
Come on, can't we do this on the ground?
Now we're just gonna commit like, you know, destruction of like civic property. It's fine. We'll just destroy the streetlights. It's what heroes do. City infrastructure will pay for it. That's what taxes are for. See, it's pointing this way, and that's fucking. I don't remember having to run this way. It's up the building, dumbass, that's why. It has been some time. Forgive my stupid ass.
Don't you just love chemistry?
Oop. Oh, wait, hang on. You need the actual points. Yep. Time to fly. They just assume he can do that. I mean, he can do that, but they just kind of assume it. It. There.
You are near the goal.
There's one here. I forget what the requirements for like. I think it's like you need to get like a certain score. Because when you beat it after like this first time, it also gives you like extra points based on your time and shit. I forget what the actual threshold is, but it's something you can like get within like 4 or 5 tries. Once you get like the actual thing though. Got a bit framey on his flow motion there.
gravity, not binding.
I also find it interesting that I know why he has Star Seeker for this one, but I just find it kind of fun that that's the choice they used for it.
Hey, wait! My laser hands can be projectiles! Ha!
Maybe. It's also nice to actually just see the form changes in the big cutscene.
Ooh. Change the weapon, change the attack.
I also like just how casual this is for Sora, really. Honey is still cooler. I see what you can just learn from fucking magic.
Freeze attack. Fire and ice.
By virtue of being incredibly silly.
Or so we thought.
Thanks, Sora. That should be enough data. And I think you sparked some new ideas.
Yeah, Hero. I think there's a way to...
And everyone just started bowing at once. Yeah, like, of the worlds from, like, movies I haven't seen, this one does a far better job of making me want to watch the movie it's from. Ghana. Ohana heart by if it's like Ghana, fuck me. I'm dying today. So just complete now the elements. We get Stitch as a summon, and he's like the electric summon. Just weirdly neon for some reason. I never did use like Ariel, the Ariel summon, did I? I'll have to use that in one of these fights. I'm gonna use the Stitch one after, just for completion's sake. I mean, they're always kind of cool, but I never do know like the virtue of these fucking like, you know, high-tech like hologram screens where you just stop doing what you're doing and wiggle shit around with your hands. To make him more like Sora, that's definitely not gonna go wrong.
That should do it.
We interrupt your scheduled program to deliver this breaking news. Moments ago, the city's South District was attacked by numerous unidentified creatures. Witnesses described losing sight of victims during the mayhem. Many also said they saw strange floating heart symbols in the vicinity of the missing victims.
Rip all those people.
City police are urging citizens to stay at home.
It's fine. We'll kill like the Heartless, and then we'll just go find like people who look exactly identical to them but don't remember anything, and they just kill them too. Fix everything. We'll solve all the problems.
Go time.
Yes.
Hello. Okay. BRB. No worries. Save. What's that going? No, I don't need to do anything to see it. Actually, I kind of do. Oh. What? No, it's armor relevant. Aegis chain. Nah, it's these. Let's get like fucking 6 of these. Yay! I'm gonna like indulge you enough. What will you show me? Not much, really. Weapons for these goons, but you know, they don't really need them. We can buy elixirs now, which is nice. So after a point, you just kind of don't have use for money, so you might as well just buy elixirs. Alright, let's go to this strap all like the super belts to us. Oh wait, everyone already has them. Oh fuck me then. We got a bunch more then. It's fine. These are just mine. I just realized that. I was hitting the wrong shoulder buttons, I wasn't paying attention at all. I'm a fucking idiot. Can you tell I've been back and work today? Brian run low on power. There you go, have that. It doesn't matter too much, but you might as well have it. Yeah. I don't know why I'm going that nuts about it, but you might as well. I'm at it. Just checking. I never actually used this one much, even though I probably should, considering I do actually use shot locks a decent bit. I'll go with this, and then... yeah, we'll try the ammo, why not? I do like the touch that it just has what I'm pretty sure is like a 3D printer just here. Just handily explains how they get all like their little shit that they do. Goofy just walking in the pink lady.
Sora.
He's just like that sometimes. You know, he just every so often he just kind of tries to occupy the same space that you do. It's just he is that sometimes. Music is fucking good though.
Oh.
Sora, above you. I'm picking up some kind of threat.
Some kind of threat?
Okay, I'll check it
They
out.
run really slowly. So, Rebel 1. Wheel of Fate is like just the physical equivalent of Crystal Snow. It's just a big beat stick. But it's a beat stick that has a spear as its first form. Look at this though. Go to hell, Zaldin. We're the fucking Spear Lord now. Yep, we're at spear time. Anyway, up we go. The cool thing about this world is you can just run up at basically every fucking building. There's just like rooftops everywhere, there's shit on the rooftops. Usually gets like this. Bullman, but they're cybernetic now.
Are you ready, Sora?
Full thrust. Get him again. That's it. Together.
For what's meant to be like a peaceful healing robot, Baymax actually is like fairly warped, all things considered.
Go, Baymax.
Full speed.
I do like that shot.
Here we go. Back off.
We're reaching the point where we're just all screen clears all the time now. Just use a keyblade as a lance. That's cool, yep. The jousting ones. The fucking spear rain attack is just so good. Also, even with like like selecting the magic stat focus at the start, high wind and like other high like attack keyblades are still just fucking war physically. It kind of balances that a lot better.
Something big is coming your way.
Gotta have a kaiju. This thing looks vaguely like the dinosaur shits and like one of the bosses from the Lion King world from 2. Especially with the volcano on its back. Anyway, Form 2 of High Wind is just a fucking flag. And we tore it like a fucking madman. Hang on. Get your bash in. So I was actually going for waters though. It didn't cast on the dinosaur, but it's fine. Just go to time with your goddamn flag, just spinning all over the place like a madman. It's kind of hard to tell what's going on with this boss just because of how hard he is. That shit's fire, like goofy pose. Command the almighty power of the Kraken. Ah, me bum on fire. If Sora would stop moving and let me do heals. Thanks, Donald. I mean, the bag is also just its own separate based heartless thing. The share a health bar though. Sora, please stop putting your fucking foot in the lava.
Hit the target and move them onto one of the buildings. We gotta go after it.
I don't remember which building it goes to. It's up there somewhere. Probably this one. Thank you, hero. Also, why are you back at base still? You madman. Gently run through bullets, it's fine. It's a little Thunderman sitting in his tail. Kinda wish you would keep hitting the boss instead of the little men the boss summons to get you. I do fucking love Stormflag though, just because its animations. See, now he's like using it like he knows what the hell he's doing. Even though like that thing just spooked the living shit out of him just like 20 minutes ago. You're a shit shot, all things considered, because you're not even aiming at them.
Hey! I can't aim if I can't see! Huh?
Better?
Much better.
He was just waiting around to do that, really.
What? Oh, I get it. It's a combo move!
Just boom.
Nice, Baymax. Huh? What?
Now we fist bump.
Fist bump?
How do you not know what that
To
is?
display excitement. Hero taught it to me.
So, like, this?
How do you, of all people, not know what that is?
La 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 la.
It's adorable. Dinner time, enjoy. I can only promise to try not to break things.
We're here.
Can't we pick on one our own size?
It looks the right size to me.
Watch me scorch them with my freeze-nado! The only tornado made of ice and fire.
You took on the wrong composition.
And the wrong captain of the guard.
Damn it, guys.
Prepare to face Keyblade Hero 3!
Oh, come on.
And the crime-fighting team of Big Hero 6. Together, we're unstoppable.
Yes!
Pew. I do like that. I kind of, if I were to like ask for more, then most I would like to see is like see them fucking like help take it apart.
Totally awesome!
But that's also a pretty good cut.
Your magic is amazing. Do you think I could study it sometime?
Why not?
You can cast magic. It's fine. 3 dipshits sitting on like an insanely high point in town.
No, we tried.
You know, on the very edge, eating ice cream.
Your brother? Yeah.
Staple aesthetic of this series.
There was a fire and now he's gone. But he always wanted to make a difference. He cared about people. That's why he worked so hard to create Baymax.
I'm sorry.
He's still here.
People actually getting to eat the ice creams though, instead of just staring at them or licking at them.
Tadashi, he lives on in your hearts.
Huh? Yeah. Right. He will always be a part of us, in some way.
And when you're not strong enough, he'll make up the difference.
Resonance with the effect.
Sora, you okay?
Yeah, fine.
I do like that they did that. Like, it's kind of obvious when you see it that, like, this setup, like, you know they're going to make some sort of reference to that.
I'm with you.
But I like that they do it pretty well. And they do tie it into the whole, you know, person in your hearts thing. Bit more literal for Sora than most.
What?
Great.
This thing looks damn weird.
Time for a lesson.
Charge!
Wait, guys, that one's not like the others. It can't be. Microbots?
Microbots? Huh? You know what they are?
Spoilers for the movie, I guess.
Heartless.
Microbots are designed to do whatever you think via a neurotransmitter that communicates what you're doing. They're kind of a mini bot I invented. Some bad stuff happened and I thought that meant they were totally gone. But those enemies are way too similar. Which means someone's controlling them. The question is, who?
Some dickhead in a black coat, most likely.
Could it be? I'm gonna go back to the garage and look into it some more. You mind going after him?
Sure.
On one hand, I kind of appreciate that he's like mostly a support guy. On the other,
We need you on the sciencey stuff.
I do kind of wonder, like, if he's meant to have like a fight thing at all.
Baymax?
Beyond commanding Baymax.
Stick with them.
All right, hero. Sora, Donald, Goofy. I will be your personal healthcare companion.
I also do appreciate the Baymax and Heroes outfits, like reverse the colors of each other, like all red with bits of purple and all purple with bits of red. That's design. All right. So these guys start showing up. That's how you know we're in the end game. The Neo Shadows, or whatever they're fucking called. That or the dislike showing up in big cities. I forget where this thing's meant to be, and I'm pretty much just waiting for Hero to kick in and go like, it's over this way, fuckface. The city does look damn good at night, though.
Better stay downtown. Don't get lost.
In some ways, I feel like San Fransokyo is like probably the sort of thing, like the way you can just like bounce off everything and fight enemies in the open streets. No, I feel like this was what was like Nomura sort of cheekily putting in what his original concept for like what Final Fantasy Verse 13 was. I do get that impression from it a lot, like just the way the world is, the way you fight enemies in the streets, running up buildings and all that. And there's just a lot of that in the game in general. Just like a lot of ideas that Versus 13 or then 15 did and do. Just like turn up in Kingdom Hearts 3, arguably done more refined. Sometimes better, sometimes a bit worse. Return from running off and you haven't saved the universe, the even protagonist. I can't find the thing threatening the universe, I forget where it is. So I'm basically just running around until like I see it. Or the game goes like, you know, hey, dickhead, it's over here. That's, I guess the flip side of a big city like this is an environment is finding the damn thing. I mean, you're right, but it's not really the time. Thank you, Hero. I don't remember where the hell this thing's meant to be.
Sora, head for the place Hero mentioned.
That way. The video should have shown Sora like teaching them this fucking trick. Just fucking, you know, like creating ice trails to skate along for speed, rather than just like legging it everywhere. Lord knows it's one of his most valuable. Or don't. Whatever's cool. Lord, when we get glide again. When we get glide again. Beep.
Target acquired.
They're not microbots. Be careful.
I don't know, they look like bots and they're micro. Oh. I'm swinging at it, capping, and it's not doing anything. So get up there. It has become a slurry of physics objects to show off the engine. Whatever will we do? It's also wrecking Goofy. And me. I do like how it does that. Though. Well, interrupted between throwing Goofy at it. Bonk.
It's no fair. Why can't we hurt it?
Magic is no good.
What do we do? Huh?
And the way it goes.
This is weird.
Sora, you guys alright?
Oh, yeah, but the target escaped. Have you got any leads?
Log in the fire move
Somewhere
there.
inside that thing, there is a core. It's what powers the whole cluster. The core is the only way to hurt it. Now he tells us. Wasabi, what happened? Let's just say it's a handful.
You could say what happened, you fucko.
So far, so good. Guys, I am really tired of just dodging this thing.
Freddy getting frustrated. Guys, I'm on my way.
No, Hiro!
You're not allowed to fight. Yeah, let's sit there, like, telling us where it is on radar.
Wait, did you just say dark cubes?
Yeah, they're dark, they're cubes. I call them like I see them. Every bad baddie needs a cool name.
Yeah, that's not cool.
We'll gather as much data from the dark cubes as we
Don't
can.
encourage him. We can actually hit this one, which is surprising.
Hero, figure out a way for us to beat this thing. Huh?
But guys, I can't leave you out there all alone.
Hero,
We are a team. And
How do you type with those on?
we need you at the garage.
We trust you. So you trust us.
Fine. I'll look for a way that we can expose the dark cube's core. And just keep that data coming. Copy.
Hero, what should we do?
You protect the others.
You do the
I'll
work.
mark their position for you on your AR display.
We got it! Time to go, Baymax!
All right.
He's very laissez-faire about that.
Sora, dark cubes are gonna treat you bust open. You'll have to assess everyone's situation and...
Your mission icon basically says it like it is. It's not like go assist the odds, it's go rescue them. Because despite their brave faces, they've all just been fucking destroyed. Stay down there, Baymax. Oi. Oi, yo. Fucking ball.
Are you in there?
anything big you can smash against it?
Where is the big red thing from shoot you? I forget where that is. There it is. Thank you, giant ball, for just running towards it. It's right where I left it, even. No one in the city has moved it. Get up. Fucking crush Heartless as we go. Hey, buddy.
Thanks. I owe you.
Alright, who's nearest? I think he's nearest. Maybe. He looks nearest.
Fred, you okay?
Please let me land. Yep. Attached to the bowls, Sora. There we go.
Back off! Back off!
Sora, what's going on?
Pure appreciation, my man. My citizen! They need me!
Glad you're okay, Fred.
Alright. Her. Where's your guy? Oh, she's a bit closer. Just by raw numbers, so. Fuck it.
Honey Lemon!
Hey, Sora? I think that's stuck. Take this! I'm ready for my pinball. But you hit it with fire, or else it might trigger a chain reaction.
Oh, fire, electricity, or ice. I believe that's all of them. No? Yep.
Gracias, Sora. Next time I won't go so easy on them.
So like, she says gracias and she has a bit of a like Spanish accent there. So I guess she's still meant to be Hispanic. She just doesn't really look it. Or just Spanish, I guess. But even then.
Wasabi! Can you hear me?
How you doing, my guy?
Back off!
He didn't even get to finish talking.
Thanks for the save, Sora. I'll see if anyone else needs help.
Wasabi, good to see you're alright.
And that's everyone.
Listen, Sora. The dark cubes have converged on a single location.
They do look damn nice, though.
Happening can't be good. I'm almost done pinpointing the core. If you need me to help.
Nah, it's okay, Hero. We're on it.
Thanks.
This is pretty cool, though. I'm pretty sure that's equivalent to Guardian belts. We might as well equip it. It's actually slight. It's defense force. It's actually better. Fit that shit on there. Alright, time to fight the giant ball cube. The most nefarious villain of all.
Okay, there's a lot of them.
What do you suppose they'll do?
I don't think we want to find out.
I say, we destroy this thing!
But without a strategy, we'd just be wasting our strength.
And your balls of chemicals.
If we knew where to strike...
Sora, I got it. I'm sending you an AR software update. It'll show you where the core is. The Dark Cube's weak point. I'm coming to help.
Huh? That's weird.
Damn it, Hero, you didn't do a get pull Rebius. You just tried to fucking get push it onto my goggles.
Hero, who's that on the display?
That's not the display. He's really here.
I mean, who's that? Have you seen that fucking coat?
Black coat. He's back?
Are you done messing around?
What? Wait.
That's a weirdly familiar voice.
Hold on. You know this guy?
And now, enter the supervillain.
He definitely has the vibe.
Funny.
Dun dun dun.
Riku. But...
This must be fucking with Sora's mind.
As if this stupid experiment wasn't already a hassle.
Huh?
Oh?
Where'd he get that?
Hero, do you recognize it?
Yeah.
Not quite ready.
Beep.
That's the first chip I made for Baymax. It's full of combat programs.
Well, skull and crossbones, and you know it's like a death weapon.
Yeah, they tell Baymax how to react.
Does that mean it's like his heart?
Is your heart full of combat programs?
More than.
Actually, I guess it kinda is, isn't it?
Riku!
You'd think by now Sora realized of how many versions just of himself, of Riku, of everyone around, he wouldn't just assume that's automatically Riku, or go Riku, just go like whoever you are. But, you know, we've long established he's not a bright boy.
Oh no!
Programs? You mean like Tron? I'm surprised he didn't say that. Or try to and then just get jumped by Donald for threatening the Order because he mentioned Tron. Anyway, now we can like see the ball of cubes that was just inherently invisible. It doesn't actually deflect them backwards, that's interesting. Stop it with your stupid attacks and just let me beat the shit out of you already, you monster. I wasn't actually doing any damage. I promise you, I tried to jump. I was kinda hoping. Oh, that just faked me the fuck out. Yep, and again. Thank you, Leaf Bracer. I used the item part. Damn it. It's fine, everything's fine. It is still a bit in reach, just not quite. I kinda wish you could like, execute that in the air. The tentacles would just be in the air with you. It is a damn nice looking boss at least. That said, it's rather annoying that it has so many attacks where you just have to stand around and wait. I guess at least it lets you get your MP back to use it to cure him. Don't ask what's happening, no one knows. I like that he kind of thrusts the high wind like a rapier before turning it into a spear instead. That's Master Hand. I tried to jump out of the way, but alas. I do think that the high wind does like better than the. Keep calling him the base one the high wind, which shows you like what my preference for it is. But I do like that. You can't hit it like this. You dipshit. I swear I was above that. Again, very obliging of it to just stop moving for me. Well, balls. Might as well split around anything. You know, at least let's walk through some attacks where we just fuck meteors everywhere. Tried to block it that time. I'm way too early that time. And coming out of the block just isn't as fast if you don't block anything. Bank. Armor slot. Well, now we can wear another glove. So, like, take it off, hero. We need it. Wow. It's just the heartless inside the little cubes.
Baymax.
Oh, this isn't for you. At least, not until we're done.
Riku! Is it you?
For fuck's sake, Sora.
Looks are deceiving, but the heart? You know that it's me.
I know Riku wouldn't do this. Not without a good reason.
A reason? When did that ever matter? We've been trying to one-up each other since we were kids.
What?
Don't listen to him, Sora.
The coat means he's with Organization 13. And that means he's not really Riku.
Smarter than you look.
Don't need to be smart for that.
We defeated Ansem and Xehanort, every last one of them. But still, they all came back anyway, right? So, maybe this Riku came back too, from the time when Ansem possessed him.
This one is a bit smart, because we're just putting shit together.
What? How?
Same way all the rest of them came back from the
Unlike a
past.
certain wizard you know, I had to play by the rules to travel through time. Which meant leaving my body behind.
Huh? I know about this. But you have a body.
Xehanort's heart left his body in order to voyage back through time. He needed to tell
Finally,
his
the
younger self of
little
great
old man
plans
actually
he
explained
had
this in
in
Dark Dream
store.
God Distance. But neither showing it
There
explicitly.
in the past, his heart stayed and waited out the years until you and I came along. Xehanort's heart possessed me and became Ansem, the first adversary you faced. The rest of him, the piece he left behind, took the name Xemnas and created the first organization. It was all a part of a larger plan to bring Xehanort into contact with the right hearts. Enough of them to form the real Organization 13. They could come from anywhere. Any when. Just as long as he had the right vessels at hand to place their hearts in.
Vessels?
Replicas.
That's right. The replica program was a success. We are as real as people.
Then pack up and leave. What are you still doing here?
To see if we can recreate a heart from data.
You should know this already.
Sorry. Did we steal your idea?
Yeah, like, you know they basically
That walking
do.
balloon over there has a heart. At least that's the nonsense I'm supposed to believe.
There are hearts all around us. You only have to see them for them to become real.
Where'd you get that? That's my chip. I made it.
Oh, well, I'm sorry about that. But I promise
Dripping with
I'll put
sarcasm.
it right back where I found it.
What do you mean?
I think I'll be getting back to work now.
Wait! We gotta stop him! Guys! Huh?
You are all suffering from acute exhaustion. I recommend rest.
Yeah, you're right. Let's regroup.
Y'all did just get, like, your asses beat by a bunch of blocks, so...
Come on, guys. What's with all the long faces? Did you forget that we won?
Fred.
I love the fucking claw. His like little 3-finger claws is wiggling when he does that.
Name is Riku? And you know him?
Yeah. Well, I know him.
The fake one's with Organization 13, our arch nemesis.
Nemesis.
Okay, but how'd he get Hero's chip?
And what did he mean about an experiment?
And what do they want?
He said they're trying to recreate a heart from data. But I don't know what they really want. None of us do. These guys, they show up, and instead of fighting fair and square, they go for the heart and say things.
They don't
to
just
try and get
1v1
under
me
your
in the
skin.
street. They keep saying things
They're
and like
cowards.
using like tactics and shit instead of just fighting me
Now
dead
they're doing it
on.
to you too. It's our fault.
No.
They keep
This
challenging me
could
to
be good.
debates instead of fights.
That chip might finally be able to give me some answers.
You said that you made it, right?
Yeah, this Baymax.
More movie spoilers,
He's
from
actually
what I
the second
understand.
model. No offense.
I am a robot. I cannot be offended.
Damn.
It's a long story.
But 2 hours
The first
long.
Baymax and the chip I made vanished into another dimension, along with the microbots. The chip's back. So the first Baymax might be back too.
Hiro.
Those who suffer a loss require support from
I
friends.
just love
and
that
loved
pose where it's, you just focus on this beady-eyed robot just waiting for his brain to kick in.
Guys,
let's
come
go.
on.
Yeah, if the movie has a scenes like that, I'll just be laughing my ass off throughout, because I just love that sort of thing. Hey, look who it is. Been like another few worlds, so it's time for them to finally matter again. For one scene.
Why are you snooping around?
That would be none of your concern.
Overstep, and darkness will consume you again.
What an interesting thing to say. I shall do anything I please. As should you.
Oh, I intend to.
I like that he made the effort to turn around and walk away a bit before teleporting off.
Friend of yours? Yes, though I could not tell you from when.
Maleficent just seems to know everyone's shit no matter what. It's weird. There's a reason for that, but it's still weird. Keep forgetting it's like L2 and R2. Not L1 and R1. Sorry about that. Oh. No, I wanted to see if I got any more shit stockpiled. Yes. Like what, 2 off? It's weird. There's at least 2 between us. Well, maybe 3 between us and this one. And so like 6 materials left to find wherever the fuck. Curiosity. House crystal. They don't have a lightning crystal, so that's 1. They don't have a pulsing crystal, that's another. Writhing crystal. Sinister crystal. Yeah, hungry crystal. I don't tell you, we're talking posts, we're talking, so right. We don't currently have any Damascus, but I know we hunted it in before, so it doesn't count. So it's fine. So basically just a bunch of crystals. Which is fine. That's basically just running around grinding on like enemies in this world and some other spots. Nothing we can't do. Yeah, I'm gonna buy a bunch of potions and shit, just restock that in general. Sadly, you can't just like do this and then this and just buy like everything you've lined up for some reason. Kinda wish you could do that because it would just be nicer. But, you know, maybe next game. Maybe eventually. I need to go back and make like food with the rats at some point.
Better put this in the mail.
Okay.
Cat occasionally just like grunts or does like snores in his sleep. And it always sounds vaguely like a little cat fart. The only difference is I'm not dying when he does it.
Yeah, now it's gotta face all of us.
That's right.
Freddy wants to destroy!
Our probability of success is...
You don't have to crunch the numbers, Baymax. It's not the sum of our parts. It's the sum of our hearts.
Damn.
Yeah.
Lay down them secret bits.
Which adds up to what?
At least 3.
Show me. Almost there.
What?
These cubes
This
have like
pile
the
of
same
junk collected the data we needed.
like patterns and
The
shit on them
terror
as the
of being
cubes
attacked
from
without
Recoded.
warning. The despair
And they were
of
seen
having
in
no
like
place
a
to
screenshot
run.
for Kingdom Hearts 3, people would like
The
flip the fuck
longing
out
for
and go like, oh
vengeance.
shit, the cubes are
A
back.
heart's more than that.
What does
It's
it mean?
Working together.
Smiling at something funny.
Trusting friends.
In every heart, there's hope.
Yes.
You're right.
Huh?
That's why I made sure our creation fought you. Now the data contains a complete heart.
You say
A
so.
heart made from conflict? That can't be
What
real.
was it you said? I only have to see it for it to become real. So, let's see it.
He's good at throwing your words back at you, so you must admit. Cubes.
First, we need a vessel.
What's going on?
Another dark cube form?
Doesn't look as bad as the last one.
It could be a trick.
Usually is.
We can stop it!
Yeah. Wait! That's Baymax.
What? Huh?
How did none of you see this coming, really? It's Baymax, but edgy. Look at this fucking thing. It's pretty rad, I must admit. Big fucking extra large data fist on one side, too.
Baymax. Don't bother. This puppet has lost his heart. He won't wake up.
He's not a
He looks like a robot from
Baymax.
Cubics.
He's like my family. Please, give me back my
I
friend.
can't be the only one who remembers Cubics.
Yes. Huh? I did promise I'd put this back where I found it.
What a fucking odd show that was. The Dark Data.
But there's one piece missing. Sora, you're the one who's going to complete this heart.
Yeah, right!
You can't have a heart without sadness, without loss. You see, you're going to destroy Hero's friend, right in front of him.
Wait!
Awful presumptuous of you to assume that,
Oh no.
like, they'll have to destroy it to, like, take care of it. As for this is a Kingdom Hearts 1 Riku. He doesn't know what's happened yet, really.
Hero,
aside from what the Xehanort chunk in him says.
what should we do?
Baymax means everything to me. But that chip isn't who he is. I already made this mistake once before. Tadashi wouldn't want there to be a Baymax that hurts people.
What are these two doing? I just realized that.
Sora? He has to be stopped.
Why are you holding it up like that? Especially Donald.
Go and the others.
Use your magic, you dipshit.
You can leave this guy to us.
Thank you.
The thought occurs, seeing as this is from like an actual comic line.
Okay.
Is this wholly original to Kingdom Hearts 3, or is like this design
I am ready, Sora.
based on or derived from the actual comics instead? So I kind of wonder now how much of like a semi-sequel to the movie this actually is, versus is it just an adaptation of stuff of like the movie's own source material. Either way, this is pretty rad. Take a while to get the actual amount of shots up there, but you just hold R2 and he does the auto aim for you. It's rather nice. This is a nice, vague little shmup section. Didn't launch the third one, even though you had one. Oops. Actually, no, it worked. It didn't actually, like, damage you, you just went through it. That's fine. Too early. Oh, I see. The second one bumped the third one out of the way. Oh, I did have to actually shoot. I thought I could dodge through it. But we're not a platinum game right now. Oh, steady on. I actually got hit by that on my first one. I actually forgot about that until that happened. I'm kind of lucky I just like dodged through that. Whoop. That's steady on you. I feel like I could have done with like a bit more of like a finer aiming system, just for like, you know, breaking off from him and actually targeting his shit. But whatever. So that would just fight him head on, and it's fucking kind of rad, all things considered.
We'll stop him together. Understood.
Get him. Beat the shit out of him and joust. Oh shit, he's going Neon Genesis on us. I tried to hit X on that. Tried to hit circle on that to heal, so thank God for the Koopa coin.
Certainly.
Oh, you can turn them green while he's still winding them up.
Certainly.
That's interesting. Bonk. Interestingly, we're only up to Aurora instead of like Aroga or anything. This is the stupidest aerial fight you'll ever see. I'm surprised he didn't land with a big crash or anything, it was just a thump. In some ways it was kind of more satisfying. It's just a big lifeless thump.
Guys. Hero.
Oh, it's fine. He's still intact.
So, did we stop him?
Safety mode kicks in if he's put under too much stress. So, he's probably just in stasis. We'll have to destroy the chip if we want to be certain.
But... are you sure?
Yeah, dude. You don't need to go that far.
You can just
Maybe
like,
we can
flash a
find another
new
way.
chip with like the one you have in the current Baymax, and there you go. Fundamentally, what's the difference?
It's the right thing to do.
Especially since that chip's apparently just loaded with like combat programs, but maybe it's like a finer point touched on in the movie or something, I don't know. Or it's not just combat shit.
Tadashi would have done the same thing.
But Hero, isn't that Baymax's heart?
It's okay. Baymax is here.
And there.
I should be the one.
I find it a bit weird they didn't want to animate it. Even if that is a bit more, I guess, cinematic.
Ow?
Hello, I am Baymax, your personal healthcare companion.
Double hog.
Thanks. What? Do you think I could take one of them with me? No.
Sora wanting to take one with him.
Who's gonna repair him?
Just one of them.
Yeah.
Come on, please.
He's my personal healthcare companion.
What's it like having double healthcare? I can't imagine. When there's double healthcare, you get paid for getting sick. Yeah, San Fransokyo is a nice world. It's comparatively... that took a moment to load in the image. It's comparatively short, but I say comparatively. Coming off of like Pirates, it feels short. And I think it is actually a wee bit shorter than other worlds like Monstropolis and all that. That is kind of made up for the fact that it is like a big sprawling world thing. You can just run around, beat shit in. You have to go find stuff in it anyway. Hell, we're gonna go back into it anyway because there's something we have to do here. We have to go find the world's flan whenever we get a chance. Phone changes. Now gear is an alright keyblade. I didn't really use it much because, you know, high wind. And I was already like basically into high wind and crystal snow, and there's like another keyblade I get later that I use. Flash Tracer is the training mode thing. Actually, since we're still here, I'm just gonna do that now. And we'll just go, not the Flash Tracer course, I'm just gonna go do the flan. But first, I'm gonna go to the toilet. Be right back. Alright, hello. I don't know how long I was away, but it took a bit longer than I thought it would. Where is... Where did that go? There it is. I do need like at least a break screen for stuff like that, but improvements to be made whenever I feel like I have time. Might need to pause the game for like a minute to like go feed the cat because he's awakened and gone somewhere since I went to the bathroom. As he is wont to do when I leave the room, but like don't close the door behind me. He just gets up and wanders because I left. He'll be back in. Oh, I hear the wee feet.
Come on, fellas.
I like it specifies to look for lucky emblems. It's a curious decision. The flan is on a rooftop somewhere. I don't remember exactly where, but it does kind of stick out. Hey, chances of getting some. See, this seems right. No, I'm thinking of a different building that looks like that. Most things here being mechanical in nature are just like weak as hell to lightning, so you just spam thunder and destroy everything. Yeah, I saw it. There it is. So this is a weird one. You gotta just jump on flans and keep jumping on them without landing in a hungry flan's mouth. After you jump on it, they just wiggle. Fortunately, you don't ever really go into like a free fall thing. We went back to the first one. It just goes until like you fuck up, like until you miss or get eaten. And I think like the threshold is like 18,000 points. It's usually like 16,000, 18,000, or almost missed that because I got a bit zesty. 16,000, 18,000, or 20,000. Any combination of these. Fortunately, like, the hitboxes for like counting as landing on them are fairly generous. Oh, this one's a bit of a prick, isn't it? Get out of this one. Ah, fucker. That looked like it would have counted. Now I've got to do that again. I hear the cat on the landing. He might come back in. Alright, it counts as regular clap at least, so we get a melon out of it. You basically kind of want to stick to like the first 2-3 rooftops, really. So you don't get, at least I don't think you get more points for going to like the more tricky ones. But then again, I'm not really paying attention to the score beyond like checking to see if I'm at 16,000 yet or not. I just went back to the awkward one again. I didn't realize that would kick me over here. Let's get out. Hey, we're back at the first one. That's handy. Yeah, this one's like fairly simple and there's not really a lot to say about it. This was actually like, no, it wasn't the first one because I did eventually get Thieves one down. I think this is one I actually managed to find for myself without actually like needing help to find though. So I remember needing a guide to find some of the other ones like Arendelles, and I actually needed a guide from Monstropolis because I didn't see it in the level. Or I did and I just forgot about it. Because I was like, no, I'm not touching that yet. Almost there. I'm just oh, he's doing the dive. I was hoping he wouldn't. Oh, I get it. It's launching you higher now, so that's the catch. So he does get kicked into doing the dives. The fuck with you. There's 18,000. I don't remember the diving thing, so I'm. Well, we're 21. We're 20,000 now, so I think we're basically good. Get to 22,000 and then know for a fact that we're good. Just be when we clear this rooftop. Yeah, we're good. And just into the void. It looks so dissatisfied afterward. Just... There we go. Flaniversary badge, and there's the thing we want. Orichalcum Plus. Alright, that's all the flans done. I don't remember how many pieces of Orichalcum I'm on. I'm gonna have to actually look up the list, because there's only like 7, and you need all 7. Hang on, before we take a picture. Bing. There's like another 2 of these around in here somewhere. I'll think I'll get all them too.
Let's see. Yes.
Pardon me. I think there's another one close nearby, but whatever. Pretty sure we're well over like the requirements for the secret ending on Proud. Again, I'll have to confirm that before we do anything drastic. Right, well that's San Fransokyo for now. So there you don't get Orichalcum Plus from the Flash Tricks Force or anything, so it just won't be back. Well, we will be back because I'll be back off screen because there's materials, and there's also like at least another Classic Kingdom game. But I'm gonna round all those up. I'm gonna have like an actual guide for where they all are, so I don't remember them. With that, let us leave. If I remember right, leaving triggers a certain event. This is the plot part of Big Crowd plot. It does indeed.
Oh. Sora, somebody's calling us on the gummy
You
phone.
don't fucking say. I know it's Sora, but I feel like even he knows by now, right?
Oh.
We've totally lost contact with the King and Riku. They're all on their own in the realm of darkness.
They usually are.
See? I knew I should have gone.
How do we get to him?
Now we can ask?
It's not like we can use that big old door anymore. It's completely gone.
Yeah, we closed it after beating Ansem.
And we certainly can't ask.
But evidently there's ways in anyway.
Cause you wouldn't let me ask.
Only King Mickey can open a door to the realm of darkness.
What does that imply?
It's because he has a special keyblade of darkness. He figured out how to make it open the way.
Gorge, what'll we do then?
May my heart be our guiding key. It'll show us the way.
The wheel of fate is turning.
Okay. But where does it lead?
Hurry, Sora!
Famous last words before these two end up just fucking dead. Hey, you're home.
Why do you think that gate took us here?
Well. What happened when no one's been around to like check the beach every so often? That thing must be encrusted with sand though.
How did it end up here?
Maybe it's another guiding key.
Logical enough.
Sure, but to guide us where?
It's better than an old school effect that does the blue beam into like a doorway to make it all sparkly.
A door!
Let's go.
Not you guys.
Oh?
The realm of darkness. It isn't safe.
You're not wearing plaid.
Forget it. I'm going.
Yeah, you can't make a whole pint without us.
Come on, guys, think about it. Even the king and Riku struggled in the realm of darkness. Someone needs to stay out here just in case. If something happens to the rest of us, you two need to
You
carry
keep this
on.
habit of leaving the non-Keyblade wielders out to wait.
We understand, but we don't want
Which,
you
like,
going someplace
they're strong,
dangerous on
sure.
your own.
But they don't have
Thanks,
Keyblades.
guys.
And they don't have
But
the
I'll be
potential to wield
fine.
them either.
I'll make sure Riku and the king are safe. Trust me.
You lads are kind of like a limited commodity at this point. Comedy. You are a comedy.
You promise to be good.
And come home nice and safe?
Yes, Mom and Dad.
Right.
His time flows a bit differently in the World of Darkness.
Riku!
You ever heard of dodge rolling?
Mickey!
Well, balls. Wanna do something there, Riku? Before we get dark, Mickey? Before Mickey comes out with golden eyes? You know, a little something like this. Oh, you came back at the exact perfect moment. San Fransokyo ended. I got like the last flan done. We had to fight like an evil Baymax from like the movie, which was pretty rad. Now we're back in the main plot.
This Keyblade.
Is it her?
So I went back to Destiny Islands and found a certain Keyblade on the beach.
You're too late.
Aqua?
What happened?
You left her in the realm of darkness for 50 million years.
Left me in this shadow prison for more than a decade. Knowing what it would do to me.
I'm sorry.
People kept making the
It's all
joke
my
that
fault.
this was being being like filled with a Xehanort. While her hair is white and she's got like the blonde like gold eyes, I'm pretty sure this is just what happens when you get dumped in the darkness for a while instead.
But no one ever came. I lost my Keyblade. Had no means of fighting my way back through the Heartless. You should have known I was stranded.
He also stole like the Keyblade of Darkness was down here that she could have used.
How frightening it is to have no one. All that's left in my heart is misery and despair.
You got a bitchin' outfit out of it though.
You can share it.
There's no need. Got my own.
It's not really despair if you are looking forward to sharing it, isn't it? I mean, in a fashion. Summons the power of his own replica. Get over here to have a better view. Poor Ricky. Alright, Riku, time for round 2 with this thing. Right, I did the thing again where like your bind abilities aren't mine. So you have cure on triangle, you fucking madman. Riku is a bit more rad now. We got shit like Darkfire I got back. So he's using the power of his inner darkness. Right. You lied to me, you said only Sora was playable. I did, didn't I? We've actually played as Riku before even. So you had one fight against this thing as him earlier. I don't remember if you were there for that or not. This is what I wanted to do. Hey, look, it is. Riku, move. Use your goddamn dark teleports. Fucking teleporting, yep. Riku's a bit of a cut above. Timed that poorly. It's not. All his like binds are different to like what I have with sword, and it keeps messing me up. I might die here just because that keeps happening, where like I use the items instead of. Actually, he's kind of low. We did just get a bunch of health from the tiny harvest there, so maybe. Or maybe not. Please recover and move. So where we have to just panic dodge. She has all of her moves and shit from Birth by Sleep. Press triangle to Sora. I'll mute the sec for this. Hang on.
Sora. I made it!
I remember this. I fucking began cheering like an idiot when I saw this happen. It's fucking rad. Just look at it in all its glory. Fucking Excalibur. Mickey's free. So was someone else. The mouse got yeeted. Hey, someone's got his power level back. Guys, I think Sora's a Keyblade Master now.
How, Sora?
I had a little help. Watch over the king. I've got this.
Okay.
It'd be fucking sick if we used Ericus's Keyblade for this fight, but, you know. Sadly not, we gotta use a regular. I love this dark reprise of the Birth by Sleep main music. Alright, Aqua, time to teach you how it goes. Everything you missed in like the X amount of years you've been in the fucking void, 10 years. Well, that's kind of a nasty thing to do. That is nasty as hell. I'm already gonna die. Yeah, she hits like a truck on Pride. I used High Wind on this one. I forgot what his keyblade that was. Ventus, that was Ericus's keyblade. Her boss, her master. Like, she took it from him at the end of Birth by Sleep in the final story. When everything was going to hell. I can fucking darkness too. My darkness is cooler than yours. You get kick flipped. Oh, he almost got out of it. Oh, you like the darkness now? I'm right. Didn't actually want to like do the crash there, but hey. Look at my pirate ship. Where are you? Aqua. Aqua. Fucker that you are, if you would try that. Sneaky. Fucking teleports. Aqua, would you like a drink? I have lots of water. Highwind is extremely good for this fight just because it reaches forever, has like many multi-hit attacks and all that, and it also just does such damage. I do mean Highwind the spear specifically. Use the big stick with a knife on the end. Yeah, basically. Use the bigger stick. Kinda surprised I didn't die to that at least once. Came fucking close though. Mickey got his keyblade back. We managed to beat the darkness out of her. And then she's just going straight back in because this fucking girl just can't get enough of it. Bye, Aqua. It was nice seeing you again.
So, this is the end.
Nah, cause Sora. You are wise to this game's tricks. He is indeed diving right in. You know this boy too well, and I. Hello, my son. Hello. Hey, Aqua. Welcome back.
Aqua! Aqua.
I mean, the hallucination is half right.
Terra.
I know it's half right on both counts, really.
Aqua! Aqua!
It's you.
Thank goodness! You're awake!
Mickey. Are these the Destiny Islands?
In all their glory.
That's right.
When did they fall to darkness?
You're in the realm of light.
Although they did fall to darkness once. We sorted that though, we fixed that up. Knock.
You're home.
You're home!
Welcome home.
Riku only just sort of leaning in on the giant hug pile.
We did it!
Despite Sora's attempt to force him in. 1 out of 3 saved. I love this thing.
What? Quiet, you dunce! But dude, why would you pick me?
I cannot let the Chosen catch wind of this, understand?
Oh, I see. It's because I got benched.
It's the performances and the fucking animations.
Quiet.
The fucking faces and everything. It's just so fucking good.
Okay, man, look. Real talk.
So we won third through the game?
Stupid.
Yeah, that was just Act 1. Yeah.
I mean, what's in it for me?
Forgiveness.
Huh? For what?
Men like us. In the pursuit of science, we sometimes make terrible mistakes.
Big give is big.
Lose sight of our
More
mission to
seriously,
help
like we're
people.
like
But now I can help someone with my research.
probably in like the final third of the game.
I can atone.
More or less.
I'm not a scientist. Wait! Come on, dude. I'm useless. I'm chicken. We're not friends. I can count the number of times you and I have hung out on one hand. Less than one hand. I didn't even know you in the old life. Fine.
But listen.
It's just so well animated. It's the fucking like the hand motions and all.
No way!
Vexen was only pretending to be a dipshit. Yep.
His idea.
He all along he was just pretending.
No stinking way.
He sought to redeem himself and chose to do it by infiltrating the enemy's ranks.
He is one of the Chosen, so his hands are tied. Hence my actions on his behalf. Hence my need for you to act on my behalf should all go awry.
He's a sneaky devil, that Vexen.
We are far
or that
from
Evan,
friends.
rather.
No one would ever suspect you.
So I'm not doing any fighting.
Correct. And more importantly, no bench warming.
Ha! Yeah, baby. Sign me up.
Turns out having a chunk of Xehanort in you doesn't mean a lot for your motivations. It doesn't seem to affect you much, really. Like outside of the Chosen 13, you're just kind of the same dipshit you always were. You just got a nice eye color now. It's Kingdom Hearts 2 model.
We've come a long way toward reconstructing Roxas's heart. But a vessel, without that... Yeah, right. Bodies don't grow on trees, Ienzo. It's the backup plan or nothing now. But the backup plan isn't a true solution.
Finally. About time.
Hey guy, want a body?
Ooh, nice place.
Demix? Is that you?
Hey, Zexian, long time. How's humanity treating ya? I rejoined the nobodies, but like, I just can't shake the feeling I've been sweet-talked, you know? We have so got to have a chat.
Whoa, Back up. What?
Oh, sorry.
I
I'm
love
getting
these
ahead of
dipshits.
myself. I'm actually here on a top secret mission. Apparently, I'm so off everyone's radar that I'm just the guy to handle a special delivery.
Xehanort gives so little of a shit about Demyx that Demyx can walk around actively backstabbing him and it just doesn't matter.
Master Ansem!
Ah, well met, little Ienzo.
Cat.
They told me you'd gone mad.
Hello.
That you abandoned us. I was just a boy, but I should have known better. I am truly, deeply sorry.
I like this giving like reasons and fleshing out the members of Organization 13 who didn't get a lot of showtime. You can take off the stupid codes now. Just that. I mean, Demyx has to wear his for now, because he still has to pretend he's part of the evil club.
Forgive me.
Ansem though, he can just pop his off whenever.
So, are we cool to get on with things here?
Oh.
Got you a present from Vexen. One was all he could manage for the time being, but hey, he figured you guys would know what to do with it.
A vessel.
Free body. Decide who gets it. Because we need two, and someone needs to take it for now. Speaking of callbacks and filling out things you were left by previous games or whatever.
Master Yen Sid's tower to rest with Riku and the king.
Thank you. But Ven's expecting me. I promised to wake him. Said I'd be right back, but I'm not even
Nah, he
close.
won't notice.
I'm in for an earful.
I don't know what that nod meant. Look who it is. Been a fucking while. Dear old Castle Oblivion. Donald. One day we'll get a thing where they just straight up put the Keyblade into a fucking keyhole instead of just like shooting beams of light into it. God damn, this cutscene's gorgeous though. And it's back. Looking considerably better. So that's how she hit it. Yep. Castle Oblivion was just her old base rearranged. And only Aqua could actually, with Ericus's Keyblade, actually reopen it. Having one without the other basically made it would be pointless. Which is why Organization 13 never fucking found where Ventus' body was.
Ready?
Hello. Shall we some settling down to sleep again? We're actually first we are going to use an armor slot 'cause we kind of fucking need it. That looks good. Star Charm. I'll probably just replace this with. No, they're all severe AP cuts. Let's actually boost everything, so yeah, put that on. And put one of them in. Just fill the rest with these. Although it's not gonna be too useful to just thinking about it, because I just remember this is how this fight coming up works. There is a fight, of course there's a fight. But before that, this place in just super shiny HD. You can tell they put loads of work into making this just look the part. For its grand return. And look who it is.
Ven. I'm sorry it took so long.
Doesn't look a day over 16 or whatever he was.
Wake up. Open your eyes. Please. Why? Your heart never found its way home?
That was a neat trick. No wonder no one could find him.
Hey, look at it is. Back in his old suit, the organization coat thrown off.
Why are you here?
Oh, I'm sorry to
With his music back and all.
reunion, but surely you won't begrudge me a
He lost the coat when he got yeeted through all the monster doors. You guys are fucking shit at this. Look at this sassy fucker.
What?
He's wearing a goddamn helmet, but he's still doing like poses and shit.
What am I ever going to do with you?
Shut up!
Boom. Dipshit number 2.
You better settle down there, master. Aqua, I'll handle him.
No. I'm ending this.
But you haven't recovered yet.
Sorry, but you've seen me too weak, too often. Now it's my turn to shine.
Giving herself a bit more space. So it's time for the rematch. Remember how I said like they made all Aqua's shit just for 0.2? Fucking lied. I fucking lied because there's an entire boss fight against Vanitas just for Aqua. And it plays like a juicier version of her fights against Vanitas in Birth by Sleep.
Nope.
See, I triple lied. You absolutely— I forgot that is the rhythm game element to that. Fucking triple lied. You not only do you play as like people other than Sora, you play as 2. Aqua has all of her shit from Birth by Sleep in 0.2, including Spellweaver. When I'm not just jumping into attacks. And he's not just walking through mine. Ah, I missed this ability. So I'm triangle, okay. Hoping you would dodge, Aqua. Shit, he can just go through your fucking attacks like that, the prick that he is. This fight is fairly fucking tricky. Vanitas does a ton of damage even on normal. I took out a whole health bar as well, god damn. Good old spin the wind, exactly. That's right, I forgot she has all her guard tricks as well. I keep forgetting the goddamn blocking these games continues to just beating through everything. And then from Birth by Sleep on, they made it so the blocking actually matters. That's a problem.
Give it up.
There we go. Good thing she had like a couple of potions in her pocket. Oh, aye. She just had them in there the whole time. She just prepared for this shit. You sneaky fuck. I enjoyed lying about that, I'm not gonna lie. Fucking yeah. This was not the best plan, Aqua. You have a barrier. You could have just blocked it. Instead of just tanking the hit like a fucking idiot. It was clutch, yeah. His health went down a lot faster than I realized it did. Sadly, Aqua doesn't just get up and fucking own him the way she should. Cause we gotta give someone else his return. Been a while since we've been back here. Looks goddamn fancy though.
I have to wake up. Yes. Tell me what to do. The power of waking.
Here comes Windy Boy.
I can't. I still don't have it yet. You never lost it. It sleeps.
The power of waking is sleeping.
Until someone needs it. Call to it. I am calling. With all my heart.
He's done it. Fucking love that. Just the effect in that too. Get up, you dipshit. Get out of my heart.
Thank you for always keeping me safe, Sora.
One out of 3. And also 2 of the other 3 now. You wouldn't just stab anyway. You'd stop and watch the light show.
Aqua!
Beam. How do you not notice the light until that moment? I mean, I guess to be slightly fair to Vanitas, look at that fucking helmet.
More than I care to face.
It's like a
But
super
now that
sunglass
my
pair.
brother is awake, I'm just certain that he'll come to visit.
It's not like it was subtle. He just can't actually sleep properly out of his fucking helmet. Your Sora stats vary decrease a tiny smidge now that Ventus is out. That'd be fucking funny. But, alas.
Huh? You're Sora? Yep. Hey, Ventus.
I get it. You were my second chance.
Huh?
She's being poetic. Give him a moment.
Call me Ven.
Good morning, Ven.
Good morning, Aqua.
Yep. All but one now. All we need to find is where the fuck Terra's heart is. Yep, basically. We have a rough idea where his body is. And whether or not we need his
All
will.
assembled. First, Sora, Riku, Donald, Goofy, Mickey. I cannot thank you enough for what you have done. And you, Aqua and Ventus. We are fortunate to have you back.
Thanks. I only wish we could have returned to help
I mean, everyone kind of dumped you in the dark world. That's,
grateful
you don't
to
need to
all of you.
apologize for shit.
for rescuing us.
Thank you.
I feel bad for letting you guys down. We tried, but we still haven't found Terra.
Don't. He studied with Master Ericus, just like us. He's our responsibility.
Mickey told me that you saved me in the realm of darkness. I should have gone to help you right away. But I was too inexperienced.
I also literally didn't know you
Sorry.
existed.
I know that I let you down.
No, just the opposite.
Did you know Riku's a true Keyblade master now?
That's wonderful. Good for you.
The one who actually did the work, though. Well.
But Sora needs work. Yeah, rub it in.
I'm happy to see that you haven't changed one bit.
Huh?
Sora, you probably don't remember.
His memories have been through a lot.
It's okay.
Ah, yes. Let us not forget our new Keyblade wielders. Lee, Kairi, you have made tremendous strides.
Hey there. And that's future Keyblade Master.
Kairi.
When we just realized who it is was standing on the other side of the room.
Incredible. It is you.
Huh? You know her?
When you and I first met in Radiant Garden, the Unversed tried to attack a little girl. Do you remember?
Oh gosh, that little girl was
Every little
Kairi?
thing tied up. Just directly acknowledged, made sure it's
I guess
checked
it
off the
must have
list.
worked. The spell that I cast on you.
I'm sorry. Those days are hazy for me. But it sounds like I'd have been in trouble without you. So thank you.
Please. You were really very little. Anyone would forget, hazy memory or not.
This is all very touching, guys. But where do I fit
Feeling a bit laughed out.
Ven looks just like Roxas. Or is it Roxas looks just like Ven?
It's really fucking with me.
And now I have to explain all of that to him, which is in itself a crazy long story. And apparently everybody already knows everyone, and this is an insane amount to get memorized.
Sorry, Lee.
You remember me?
How could he not?
We're friends. I can't believe you became a Keyblade wielder just like me.
Yeah.
Axel, you know Ven?
Axel? Who's Axel?
See? Major brainache. Huh? Now who?
Not to worry, folks.
It didn't occur to me until
I've given
that
each of you a gummy
to realize
They've
that
got summaries of everything that's happened
Lee
so
doesn't know who
That
about
way
fucking
you can
Jiminy
read
Cricket.
up if you'd like. And if anyone has any questions, we can call each other.
He's always prepared.
He's just going around stuffing them in people's pockets during this whole scene.
Guardians.
Yeah. But I do wish that Roxas and Naminé and Terra could be here with us too.
They said 7, not 10.
Since when do you mope, Sora? Come on. Terra's gotta be with the organization, which means we'll have a chance to save him.
Leave it to Ven and I. We'll bring him home.
Yeah. I made Terra a promise. I said I'd be there for him when he needs me.
And I'll figure Roxas out. Don't know how, but I'll get him back.
Everyone forgot the other girl
Naminé
again.
is right here safe with me.
Poor
I know
little
that we'll find a way to
shield.
help her.
Yeah. No one can. Like, Lee's like the only one besides Roxas who can vaguely remember. Trying to fight the memory he is.
Kyrie's right.
And even he's forgotten about doing that.
And Donald and I are no Keyblade wielders, but we'll always
Including
be
me.
right there to help keep you steady.
I think you remembered her, which is more than can be said for everyone else here.
But always.
That again.
It's a shame that all of our friends could not be here. But our 7 Guardians of Light have united. Perhaps you might say that we have 9 Guardians with Donald and Goofy. Given time, I know the others will soon stand with us.
Yeah.
Today you recuperate. On the morrow, you journey to the fated place.
When does Goofy get his keyword? If only dogs could wield them.
The stars here are so beautiful. I noticed it when we arrived.
Yes?
We've gone without this for so long.
I know.
It's in 2 separate fucking voids.
I remember dreaming a lot. Of you and Terra. Of Sora and his friends too, I think. And there were some more people I didn't recognize. Oh, and I saw these weird animal creatures. It's like I've been part of some big adventure.
You became like a spooky armored dark guy for like a second. Or at least your armor suit did.
I've been places too. But pretty soon, things will be back to normal.
Well, Except Erica's being dead.
Let's share stories when Terra's back.
Yeah.
I like that wee touch. She's coming from like the movie theater, which implies that she just went in and watched a wee movie instead of doing the work.
Stupid treasure hunt. Every box we've found's been nothing but a bust.
I agree. Our search ends today.
What, huh, now?
You cannot find the unfindable. The box does not exist.
I knew they was taking us for a ride.
Silence, imbecile. I mean the box does not exist now.
Was that some kind of riddle?
I love that fucking look he did just off to the side. Just like I'm fucking sick of this.
Light and darkness are
Are we going back to the pirate
A
world?
Keyblade war is upon us. We need only wait for that destined moment.
We might
No
be.
matter the victors, the box will be revealed.
That's it? But when's my big moment?
We will definitely be at one point, but
Once I possess the box, our
that
real
will be post game.
begin.
Oh.
Oh, Pete. Plot twist, Maleficent sweeps in and steals Xehanort's spot as final boss. I would laugh my ass off if that happened. It'd be well deserved considering she hasn't been able to do anything all game.
There for you by now, but here we are.
Oh, I poked the cat in his sleep, sorry.
Shouldn't you say goodbye to your real home? Why? I'm not here to fight. Relax.
Give me a fucking ice cream.
You can't eat all this. Why did you buy 3 of them? 1 for Roxas? And 2 for good luck?
I don't know. Because I felt like it, okay?
Just wanna eat my fucking ice
Why are
cream.
you here?
Got it memorized? Back when we were still friends, we used to sneak
This
into
is
the castle.
plot detail
And
that
we
has
made
yet
a
to come
friend
up.
there, a girl. We apprenticed to Ansem the Wise to rescue
Dude, if you
her.
looked at Lee, he could definitely eat all those. He's a twig.
One day she was
He
just
really
gone.
should. Hell, he probably should eat all though. Let's be real. He's got broad shoulders and good musculature,
not
but he is a
give up.
twig.
One day we're apprentices.
The guy needs to bulk
The
up,
next,
get that
Ansem
strength
the
in.
Wise is up and vanished. The day after, we're nobodies. Day after that, we're doing icky jobs for Zemnis.
365
I
days
couldn't
after
keep up
that,
with you.
Following Xehanort's
everything
nobody
falls to shit.
was the only way to discover what happened to her. She was his lab rat.
So, you found her? I helped you rise up the ranks, so I hope it paid off.
I'm afraid not. Nary a trace. I started to wonder if we'd imagined her. Maybe she never existed. And then, in time, I awakened to a new purpose. I realized I could be stronger.
Well then, you blew it. Wise up already and just quit.
Face it, Roxas is just like our other friend. gone forever.
To this fucking day, I can't hear I'm afraid not with my mind immediately thinking of the Team Fortress 2 spy.
Especially Roxas.
uh,
I'm even dragging you home.
The marks under your eyes, they're gone.
Yeah, don't need them.
Always told you they'd stop you from crying. The upside down tears.
if you remember, he had
Would
those
you
marks
get
when he was a
lost?
nobody.
I'll clobber you tomorrow.
I expect no less.
Stole one of your fucking ice creams. Just a little trip back home.
How long have you known that I was with you? You did save me.
No chat with your inner soul? Copy soul?
I think you came along for a reason. I didn't make much of myself as a replica. I was a failure. And after you and Sora moved on, my body fell to ruin and the darkness took my broken mind. I was all ready to give up and let it happen.
Yeah, that's not Riku.
And then you showed
It's
up.
Replica, boy.
You took that as a sign?
For his own heart, and it's just been sitting
Maybe.
inside Riku.
I'd rather face my end with you than in darkness. That's what you want? Yeah.
Throwing what little power he
I'm
has
not
behind
done
Riku
yet.
for shits and giggles.
Got one last thing to see through. Take the time you need.
Why is he just talking to himself?
Hey, why is Riku all alone?
He said he needed time to himself.
And himself.
Let's let him be. Here.
What? Huh?
Tomorrow's fight will be our
Finally getting the
toughest
moment
yet.
together.
I want to be a part of your life no matter what. That's all.
Basically just proposing right there.
Kairi, I'll keep you safe.
Mm-mm. Let me keep you safe.
Oh. That's everyone's little moments and little final battle thoughts. Speaking of, this is the final space zone. But there's shit that you have to do in it before you can actually get to the final world. But we're not going to be doing it tonight because this actually takes a little bit. Plus there's like a lot of shit to do before we actually touch any of this. I actually have to like mark down all the shit I have to do before this. There is only one Orichalcum Plus piece we can't get because it's in the final world, which is the dust ball sitting before us. But the rest I'm gonna have to like actually go and like organize a whole list for and assemble guides on my iPad to stare at. Well, I don't know how much of it I'll do on stream, debating whether or not like I'll actually stream the cleanup such as it is, because a lot of it's gonna be like grinding for materials for like the to unlock the ultimate weapon in the synthesis shop. Because we need like those 6 materials or whatever, and then there's gonna be like just drifting around here cleaning shit up. There is stuff I will do on stream. There's like some of the Orichalcum Plus mini games or other ones we need to get. I think I have most except for the one in Arendelle. I don't have, but I think all the rest have been acquired. I think I'll need to check. The other thing I can do, as far as I know, is also get all the classic Kingdom games now. So I probably will just do that on stream as well. And just leave all like the grinding shit off. There's also gummy ship boss fights and shit we have to do before coming in here. So there's a lot to be getting on with. Some stuff I will do off stream and include like unlocking gummy shit templates, because there's 1 or 2 I want to get. They will make all of this just so much fucking easier. All of the gummy ship stuff. Because we're about to get into fucking hell. Like the hell tier difficulty stuff on this. That's a lot of stuff I need to like organize and figure out how to do. So over the next like day or so I'll be doing that. So yeah, thanks for coming out and thanks for watching. Sorry. I want the mouse against the mic stand there. I'm gonna say Thursday or Friday I'll be back with whatever I've decided to do. Yeah, Thursday or Friday, whatever I decided to do. Probably Friday. Cause if it's Friday, that way I can just stay up all night if I need to like go overtime such as it is. You know what I mean? If I want to go like past like a comfortable 3 hours of no time on it. But yeah, we'll see. We're getting near the end now. Of course, after the end is post game stuff. So that's gonna be a doozy and a half. So thank you for watching, and thanks for coming out. Yeah, Thursday or Friday we have cleanup to do. See it.